Welcome. We're going to talk about something really powerful today. This idea of achieving your biggest, wildest goals, but not just quickly. We're talking about doing it with a kind of elegance. It's all about collapsing the time between where you are right now and where you're destined to be. If you're an ambitious person, I am willing to bet you have had this exact thought. You look at your dreams, you see this long road stretching out in front of you, and there's just this little voice inside that says, no, there's got to be a more direct path, a shortcut. And okay, let's be super clear about this because it's a really important distinction. This is not about hustle culture. It's not about working harder or creating more chaos in your life. It's about shifting from that frantic, rushed energy on the left to the calm, aligned, elegant path on the right. It's really a switch from using force to finding your flow. So what is this whole collapsing time thing, really? You might have heard it called making quantum leaps, or if you go way back, the mystic Neville Goddard called it living in the end. But I think the best way to put it is this. It's about stepping into your inevitable self. It's deciding to be the person you're destined to become, starting right now. So how in the world do we actually do this? How do we step into that inevitable self? Well, believe it or not, the entire process is unlocked by just 3 specific energetic levers. That's it, just 3. And here they are. The 3 elements are identity alignment, energetic expectation, and aligned action. Think of these as the keys, the secret levers that, when you pull them all together, start to reorganize reality around you faster than your logical brain can even keep up.
All right, let's start with the first one, embodying your identity. The big idea here is that the future version of you, the one who's already achieved everything you want, she already exists. Your job isn't to create her from scratch, it's just to tap into her, to access her.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Most of us wait for the success, the money, the relationship to show up before we feel successful. This method completely flips that on its head. You embody the identity of your successful self first, and you let the outside world, your physical reality, hurry to catch up to your new vibe. So this is the question you need to start living with. Seriously, how would that future version of you show up to that meeting today? How would she talk to her clients? What kind of investments would she make? What boundaries would she draw? And what amazing opportunities would she say a confident yes to right now? Okay, on to element number 2, and you'll see how these build on each other. This one is expect good news. And this is so much more than just thinking positive. I love the subtitle. Manifestation is energetic preparedness. It's about getting your entire being, your whole body, tuned to the frequency of what you want. The key word here is expects. It's that deep, settled feeling of the wish fulfilled. It's when you're just vibrating with the feeling that your goal is already done. It's a done deal. And that energy, man, it makes you an absolute magnet for the right people and the right opportunities. So I want you to really try this. Don't just think about your goal. I want you to feel it. What is the actual physical sensation of already having it? Is it like a calm that settles in your chest? A feeling of lightness in your shoulders? Maybe it's this unshakable confidence deep in your gut. Whatever it is, that feeling is your target. And that feeling leads us right into our third and final element, acting with certainty. This is where your new identity and your new energy actually get translated into action in the real world. But like the subtitle says, this isn't that frantic, desperate kind of action. This is speed that comes from pure, absolute clarity. And here's the bottom line. When you embody that identity and you hold that energy, the actions you take come from a place of knowing, not just hoping. You move like success is already guaranteed. And that single, powerful, energetic signature is what literally bends time in your favor. So here's a really powerful question to ask yourself. With this new sense of certainty, what is one single action you could take today that would just leapfrog you forward? What's the one thing that would collapse weeks, maybe even months, of just waiting and hesitating? Okay, so let's put this all together. Because the real power isn't in any one of these things by itself. The real magic happens when they're all in alignment. It's when your identity, your energy, and your actions are all singing the exact same song in perfect harmony. I mean, this table just shows the difference so perfectly. The slow path, that's when your identity is, I'm just a beginner, your energy is doubt, and your actions are full of hesitation. Of course life is going to move slowly. But on the aligned path, your identity is a yes. Your energy is a yes, and your actions are a yes. And when all three of those parts of you agree, reality doesn't have a choice. It has to shift. This isn't luck, it's not magic. It's almost like quantum efficiency. It's the most direct, powerful path from your intention to the result, and it's born from being in total alignment. So, what can you do, like right now? Let's make this super real. What is one small, simple action you could take today that would be an undeniable signal, both to yourself and to the universe, that you are ready for this new timeline now? Maybe it's just buying that domain name you've been thinking about, or sending that one scary email you know could change everything. Because ultimately, it all comes down to this simple, powerful truth. Your destiny isn't some passive thing you just wait around for. It's like an active dance partner, and it responds to your speed. It responds to your clarity. It responds to your certainty. So I'll just leave you with this final question to chew on. As you go about the rest of your day, which one of these three elements, your identity, your energy, or your action, are you choosing to activate in this very moment? Because your answer is going to determine your speed.